Today we're going to be talking about a dedication. Sometimes authors write a dedication or show they care about someone. In a book, the dedication page or the part that talks about the dedication is usually, it could be in the front of the book or at the back of the book. So, in a book that you're reading, it's usually, well, it could be nonfiction or fiction books. But a dedication is when an author dedicates the book to someone that they care about, or they dedicate the book to somebody special to them. And they say a little bit about that person in the book. So it's important to look at who the author is dedicating the book to. I remember one time my grandpa wrote a book and he dedicated the book to my father. And in the book, he writes a little dedication to my father. Um, so as you, a person can have different people that they're dedicating the book to. Let's look at the poster in the middle of our screen here. It says, these are books that we have read already. One is called The Quilting. It's about quilting, a quilting book, and it has For Somebody Who Taught Me the Joy of Quilting. So the author is dedicating it to a person who taught them how to quilt, and now they're writing a book about quilting. Another one that we have read is The Seasons. And in this book, you can look and find the dedication in there. And it says, to a person who has been with me through many seasons. So he dedicated to people. So somebody that the author knows who has been with him for a long time, in other words. And then it's so interesting because another book is Saving Gas. There is a book we read about saving gas, and the dedication on that says, to all the starting to drive members of my family. Now, what do you think that means? Starting to drive members of my family. Well, a lot of people are learning to drive. When they're younger, they learn to drive. When you get older, you learn to drive too. And so he is dedicating this book to all the new drivers in his family. Probably, remember the book was about saving gas and how you don't want to waste gas. So probably to help them know that it's better to save your gas and to think about about driving less so you can save gas. So today we're talking about dedication and looking for the dedication in books. So when you read today, the book that you pick out, look to see if your book has a dedication. If it does, be sure to read it. Think about why the author might have decided to dedicate the book to that person. And then I thought, well, if you wrote a book, if you were an author of a book, who would you dedicate the book to and why?